What's up, guys? Just gonna wait and see if a couple people come in. We're gonna talk about the art of partials. Essentially what we do. What's up? As you guys come in, say what's up so I know who you are. We're going to talk about partials tonight, and how I succeed hauling cars and get over $2 a mile. Like I said, as you guys come in, let me know who it is because I can't see if you don't comment. I'm going to give it another, maybe 10 seconds and then I'm going to start. I'm eating my ramen noodles, so you got to work with me. Life of a hot shotter. Alright, so we're going to talk about partials. And the way I do it, I work off of central dispatch. My central dispatch is set up to not show me cars under 60 cents a mile. I haul 3 cars. 6 times 3 is $1.80 a mile. That's bare minimum. So, but what a lot of people do is they get confused and conflicted, because they don't break it all the way down. So if you're doing one run that's 800 miles, what's up, Jay? I'm just going to talk about how I get my rates up over $2 a mile usually. So what a lot of people do at first, and I did when I first started, they don't look at the miles of their whole trip. They book a load. They want 3 cars at $1.80 a mile, or 3 cars at 60 cents a mile. So, okay, I'm making $1.80, but that's not your all miles. So what you do, one may be 1,000, one may be 300. So if you're not running the whole 1,000 full at 60 cents a mile, you're not covering your 180. So you add up all your miles from start to your longest point away from your starting point. And you take your miles divided by your gross. That's your price per mile. Right, Jay. And a lot of people don't do that. And they don't even, a lot of people get confused and do leg for the whole thing. But the problem with round trip for me is I never know where I'm going. So, my trips are one ways. Just because I'm out 11 to 14 days at a time. I'm a true over-the-road hotshotter, essentially. I don't do the 2 or 3 months. I got a wife and 5 kids. Yes, and look, I use car Shippi. You can put every single expense in there. But yes, you gotta, you take out your per diem, your tolls. Well, you don't have to take out your per diem. I love car Shippi. I'm gonna do a video on me using it also. And now what a lot of people don't like to do is you've got to do multiple legs. If you're only running 300 miles for one car, you need to pick another car up. Here's this week's trip. I'm going to explain it. So I picked one up in Elkland, PA, Pennsylvania, New York line. I live in Delaware, so picked one up, went home. Okay? So, and it went to Tennessee. I already dropped it off. Then I got one from Richmond going to Florida. So I picked another one up in Philly going to Richmond. Then I go from Richmond to Tennessee with 2. So now when the one drops off in Tennessee, which I just dropped off, I'd pick another one up in Chattanooga, which is 2 hours away, but that puts 2 more cars. Now I'm back to 2 cars. I go all the way to Alabama, and then my drop-offs are 30 miles apart. So from New York down is a $2,300 trip. There was never more than 2 cars on my trailer at one time. Right, Jay, but I was already up there because I dropped off up that way. So I picked it up on my way home, but you're absolutely right. But now let me tell you something. If there's a car paying 90 cents to $1 a mile, that's 100 miles backwards, I'm going to get it. As long as it makes sense, I will go get it. Yeah, and I'm just trying to help new guys out, you know what I mean? I get a lot of emails and stuff like that, but you know, a lot of people, they just book 3 loads, add your price per mile that they give you on Central, and oh, that's what I'm making. You're fooling yourself and you're losing a whole lot of money. But dude, and a lot of people do not understand the partial gain, and that's why they say we can't haul cars, or they can't make money hauling cars. Now there's 4 people in here and Jay's the only one talking. What's going on with that? At least let me know you're here. But you guys, you've got to stretch it out. Stretch it all the way out. Do furthest point to furthest point, and watch it as you drive. Don't just get in and go. And I know guys that are drop off 2 hours apart. Oh, Jay. But car hauling is an art. Like tonight, I'm sitting in, I'm up here in Knoxville, Tennessee. You know, and the biggest thing about car hauling is people think because you're in a dually and a 3-car, you can be home every night. You can be, but you're limiting yourself. I outdo a lot of people for the simple fact of I don't rush home. I go where the money's at and I go where the cars are at. Now, and I started this with no trucking experience. I was a used car salesman / manager for 12 years. So I knew about the car business. You know what, Jay? Sometimes you have to take sucky loads to get to big money. I will never, my cost is $1.06 a mile. That's my cost. If I can get 2 cars to cover my cost, $1.06 is insurance, fuel, all my fixed costs. I will not run that over 200 or 300 miles, but if I can do that to get the big money, I will, but I have the big money booked before I move. I mean, once you're out here, you know, and Jay gets it just from being behind a desk, you know, and more power to him, because I sat behind a desk for 12 years and drove me nuts. I can never do it again. This is where I belong. But the biggest thing with this, I believe, is people, you can't treat this. Yeah, absolutely. You cannot. Thanks, CJ. I appreciate it, buddy. That's all I'm trying to do is help somebody. But we cannot compare this to the big semis. You'll hear semis say, I'm not moving for $3 or $4 a mile. Well, you've also got to think of all their deadhead. I deadhead an average, I don't know, in 2,000 mile trip, I made deadhead 100 miles. But once you have it set to where you're making your $1.06 a mile, it's all bonus after that. Like, I don't have to get this Chattanooga car. I'm still doing great without the Chattanooga car, but why am I going to run like that? And I'm actually going to try to find a third car. But you also got to look at your time frame. Now, there's a chance. All gravy, you know what you're doing. Hi, honey. Now, if, God, she came in here, I lost my train of thought. Now, if this third car tomorrow would make me any later, then I won't go get it. I got one coming out of Chattanooga, but I may look for a second one. But the problem is I need to load out of Florida on Friday or I'm sitting. I refuse to sit in Florida on the weekend. So I have one going to Atlanta, but somebody lied to the broker and now all of a sudden it doesn't run. Which is fine, I have a winch and they're going to pay for it, but if I can't get to it, that winch doesn't do me any justice. So, well, I can't pick up Chattanooga till 12 o'clock, so, but I can't drop in Florida till Friday morning. I'm 8 hours away. Yeah, I'll be in Florida. Don't you worry about that. I got 8 hours to my drop off. Most likely I'm just going to get to Chattanooga, and then, go. It's all about timing. Sometimes you got to give up 150 to 200 bucks and look at the big picture. And a lot of people think, well, 200 bucks is better than no money. No, sir, I don't go down there, Jay. No. I am going to Fort Walton over by Pensacola, so close to Alabama that it's okay. Actually, the Chattanooga car drops in Alabama. Yeah, Fort Walton right there by Pensacola. I got Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia. Yeah, 40 cents a mile. Jay, that's not for me, brother. I went in there snowbird season. That's my first and last snowbird season. Y'all can have all that money. But a hot spot right now is the Northeast. It's 37 degrees. There's a little snow on the ground, but people get scared of that stuff. And I'm probably going to the Midwest from Florida because nobody's running out there. That is, the Midwest is my bread and butter, man. I go out there, keeps me away from home, but I make so much money in just running around, just like Iowa, North Dakota, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana. I stay running around them. You're in Kansas City. Maybe next time through there, I'll get over you. We'll get lunch or something. If you ain't busy dispatching. But my head's up are like, I'll be there in 6 hours and I'm going in 8. You know how it works. Oh man, I'm always in Missouri. The 29 and 70, that's my route there, boy. Them two roads, I love them. I think it's 29, one of them. But yeah, I mean, you guys, I mean, some of you already know and have been emailing me with questions and all that, but I'm here to help, guys. So, you know, if you have any questions, I want nothing more than to see people succeed, grow my channel. You know, I'm not up there in subscribers yet, but, you know, I'd rather have a good group of people that want to, a small group of people that want to learn than a big group of people trolling and joking around. But not to step on your toes, Jay, but next time I plan a full trip, I'm going to do a video on how I do it. But then again, for guys just getting in, you know, it may not be a bad idea for you guys to have a Jay in your life. Because I'll tell you what, between running the books, running the trucks, dealing with brokers, and all that, and booking loads, man, it gets tough. It gets so tough that I had a call today. All right, brother, thank you. I had a call today that I forgot to bill a customer. Forgot to bill a customer. Now, not many brokers will do that, but let me tell you something. If you guys see anything from Loyal Auto Transport, do not think twice about working with them. They are a great broker. Great. They called me and told me they wanted to give me my money, but they needed my bill of lading, which makes sense. So, I'm gonna probably be going live a little bit more here and there. I'm not gonna do a regular weekly show like somebody. He does a great job at it though, but I don't have the time. But I love you. I'll text you in the morning. You know I'm stopped. I'll talk to you more. So you guys just, I got a video coming out about research too that I did today. And I took your advice, Jay. I'm gonna put it to me driving down the road. So we got a guy backing in here. Ooh, that's scary. But if you guys have any questions about booking, dispatching, how I get my price per mile up, just ask me. Jay's here to help. But all right, guys, I appreciate you stopping in, coming to see me. I gotta go help this guy before he messes something up. But thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Oh, he's good. Yeah, I'll see you next Tuesday, Jay. And if you guys need anything, just let us know. All right, I gotta go. Peace.